Now, through here, I was thinking of making it kind of like a bit of a wee walking kind of area. Like the botanical gardens type thing. Do we do it perfect, or do we do more like something like this? And put like trees and stuff. You feel me? Kind of like that? How dare they? Oh, 7 acres of gum trees. That does sound nice. Why would you randomly cut it up? Why? Did they want the wood or something? Was it the funds? It's just a weird thing to do. What if we had these kind of scattered through? I reckon, let's instead of doing that one, let's do the thinner one. Do this one. The small one? No, the small one's too small, isn't it? But then the medium one's, well, that's not medium. This the medium one? That's the medium one. That's a bush. That's the that's the big boy. Must be this one then. And then we do kind of like this. Or fancy fence. Real fancy fence like here. Fancy fence like there. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And then kind of like there. Cute. Not quite symmetrical. Does that matter? Probably not. Does it matter to me? Probably. But then again, that's kind of cute. But, a little bit of an offset of sorts. If I can get away with it. Oh, I can't move that. What if we took this guy? It just kind of gets lost, doesn't it? Kind of like that? Is that kind of what I'm going for? I was thinking more like biggish trees, but not that big. But not that big. Too big, like foresty pine trees. And then it kind of has like a little bit of a mini forest walk of sorts. Oh my goodness, it's so big. Not the big one. No, not the big one. Like this one's. Yeah? What do you guys think? Or is that just blocking it entirely? No, I don't mind that. I like that. And then do we need these ones here? Maybe then we can offset these ones. Kind of. Yeah, like that. This is cute. I like this. Jeez. What is the difference between a gum tree and a pine tree? Are they similar at all? Never really thought about it. But yeah, no, pine trees can be a pain in the ass. Oh my god, I had a flatmate. Sorry, I had 8. No, I had 7 flatmates. At one point. And, well, it was my very first flat and we had 7 of us. Just about everyone laughed and went, have fun with that. And we were like, no, we're all friends. It'll be great. And like everyone who experiences that, it didn't go very well. Well, actually, no, it was kind of fine, actually. There was just one person who was a bit of a twat who left, thankfully. Thank God. She was a horse girl. And you know what horse girls are like. I think we all know what horse girls are like. Horse girls can be pretty weird. And that's quite different. And one of the flatmates also. Wait, what are you? Oh, she's heading for the chairs. I was like, what are you doing? No, she isn't heading. She's just going for a walk. She's going to the university. No one works here, girl. Oh, no, people do work here. Shh. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. That was Milou. Milou. Yeah, one of the flatmates decided that his girlfriend was just gonna move in. I think everyone has that experience where someone just like a partner just kind of just never leaves. You wish you knew what horse girls were like, or what giant flats were like. She didn't pay, no, but we did have to have a conversation at some point where it's like, hey, I can't hear a lot. Maybe it's time she maybe paid rent. And then things kind of petered off after that. Well, not petered off, but she started going home more. So we were like, hey, can you not? Thankfully it wasn't, we couldn't, wait, did we ever run out of hot water? Was it that kind of bathroom? I don't remember. We had hot water in those ones. That was an intervention. It was just kind of a conversation of like, hey, maybe like she permanently moving in, or is it like it was tricky. But like if it's just I'm staying overnight, it's fine. But it was like I'm here for 3 days straight. We're like, okay, now you're joshing us just a little bit. I don't remember if it was a hot water cylinder or if it was we had two hot. If it was two hot water cylinders, but yeah, I don't really remember. But yeah, my husband and I, we moved into our own flat after that pretty much straight away because we could afford to basically pay for a whole, well, back then you couldn't do it now, that's for sure. But we could afford to pay for a 2-bedroom granny flat. And I was going, don't know, was I working? Yeah, I got my first job like 6 months into that flat, so we were fine. Like just living by ourselves. But yeah, no, we had one flat experience and then we were like, yeah, no, we're done. That was fun. No more. Oh wait, sorry, what? Will they have a pipe and gas? Wait, what? We had a flatmate move in from Wellington where they have piped in gas hot water. Didn't know you could have a bath every day in Christchurch. Oh, wait, what? That's kind of cool. Wait, no, wait, don't, as in it was like the house was built with gas already in it? Or was it like retrospective? They put gas, hot water in. It'd be expensive, but yeah, no, you can definitely do that. They have city supply gas in Welly? Is this in Central? That is crazy. What? Oh my god. I had that when I was living in Japan and I thought that was like new age. I was like, holy shit, the city has gas, like gas pipelines just throughout like in these little tiny suburbs, everyone has gas. That's how things work. This is crazy. Yeah, I was like shooketh. Lost my shit. Crazy. That's pretty cool though. Oh, does everyone have like gas stoves? Well, not everyone, but I imagine there's a good number of housing that will have gas stoves. This must be like central though, right? I assume the burbs don't have. What? On the terrace in a boarding house. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Man, Pipedon. Oh my god. No. Bruh. Oh. My in-laws just got their gas hot water, which they got when I started dating. Well, I suppose it was a decade ago. They changed it out for gas, and then obviously gas people were like, actually this is kind of expensive even though it's like amazing. So probably at the tail end of like gas, hot water is amazing. But last time we visited them about a month or so ago, they had changed out to a heat water pump system. And they put googly eyes on them, which made it really funny to look at. But yeah, super jealous. And then they were looking to install solar as well. So I was like, god damn. But I didn't even know like hot water heat pumps were a thing. It was only when we were looking up when we moved into this place, we were like, oh shit, our hot water's kind of crap. And I discovered that you didn't have to do gas, you could do hot water heat pumps. So I'm like, what? That's crazy cool. So combo of that with some solar panels. You're sorted. It's, yeah, pretty much a heat pump water cylinder. It just, I don't know how it works, but it works. It's better than, and it sits outside too, so you don't have to like, yeah, you don't have to, doesn't take up room in the house, which is fantastic. Just a heat pump hot water system. I don't know what they call them. Oh my god. You guys live in the future. You want a goth guy? It sounds about right. War kilt. I was watching a Would I Lie to You episode with it's like a ginger guy. Kind of looked a bit alty. Isn't like alternative, but you know, a bit more older and less obviously alternative. But one of his things was like, I used to wear a wizard's hat. We're like, no, and he's like, yeah, I did. Like, I would have guessed that. Yep, no, he looks that kind of guy. One of those cringy things you do when you're a youngster. Quite funny. Though I can't really speak because I still do cringy things and I'm an adult. I'm a hypocrite. Can we put some picnic tables in here, eh? Maybe some little places to... Oh, well, I mean, it's a university. Of course we would have one of these. You should look into it. It's interesting. You should wear a wizard hat. See what people think. We do like something like this, maybe? Oh, you know what we haven't done for a while? We should do... add in these things. This thing? Maybe the big one. Yeah, kind of like this. Quite cool. And then we'll gizmo it just a little bit smaller. That is quite large. Gives it some interest. Maybe these are a wee bit aggressive. Just a wee bit. Just funny because they're the smaller ones. Like here and here? Maybe? Are these the same? These are the same, right? Yeah, they're the same. They're the same. Then we'll gizmo this guy and make him... No, wrong way. Shorter? That's so weird. There we go. I would have thought that was that way, but it's okay. Yeah, what do you think? Do we like? If we just, you know, make it a little bit less aggressive. That's that one, but makes me think maybe the other one would just be better because it's kind of already that size. When I find it. Oh, it's quite a bit smaller. Okay, no, never mind. That is the way to go. Maybe just a wee little bit. And maybe just a wee little bit fatter. There we go. Yeah, a little arch. I'm questioning these guys though. I always like to go into this perspective because you can really get a feel for it, you know? Give some perspective. Then you can go, oh, those are too many trees. Like, those are too many trees. It's better. If we just sort of scooch things around. Kind of like this. Yeah. Nice. I do find this kind of funny, especially because it's not leading. I'm just gonna scooch it around. It looks really dumb. You're just walking into a tree. It doesn't do anything. What about the back here instead? How's that? What? Why is there another one? Oh. I don't want that many of them. Go away. Go away. Gonna get to bed. Okay, thanks, Dwarf. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in to say hi. Go and look up water heat pumps. Heat water pumps. I don't know what they're called. Just, they're like new age non-gas hot water. New age water cylinders, essentially. We do talk about the coolest of stuffs. Needs a pond? Ooh. Ooh. Well, actually, it could have a pond. Because we can terraform. So we most certainly could be doing a pond. There's actually a pond asset that I haven't unlocked yet. Because I don't, Also, hey, Moondogs. I haven't unlocked it yet because I haven't had the thing, the quest. And I keep ignoring the quests, which means more quests don't come in. There's a button on. Add some of these in here. There we go. When you're ready, please place it. Thank you. Nice. This kind of vibe. And I'll come through and put some flowers in here at some point. You want a little pond? I think we can make a makeshift little pond. We could do a little pond with a fountain in the center, in fact. Could we? Could we do... with this in the center? See if we can make this work. Let's get this guy. Little pond like this. Is satisfactory. Let's make it one size. Make it that size. Oops, that's not perfectly centered. Kind of like that. But I don't know why it's doing that. Why do you keep making it? What? I can't do it the other way around, because if I do it the other way around, you can't get the thing in the middle. Oh my god, it really is kind of sideways. Why are you sidewaysing? It's okay. Then we'll grab my... Where'd it go? Yeah, so you can't put it. Yeah, you can't do it now. So I'll have to find the exact center. Remove the exact center spot. Nope. The exact center spot. Nope. The exact center spot. Nope. Yay. So do it again. Grab this guy. Oh, nope. Grab this guy. The only thing is there's no water in the middle of this, which is a bit annoying. The other options we do like a... I mean, we can make this even smaller. Oh, the gizmo does. Oops. White. Ah! 0. Back to 1, please. Then if we take this point here, 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 here. Yeah. And we scooch down. Now we try and do this. Let's see what happens. Maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know why it won't let me do it. Perfect. I mean, it's so close. Why won't it let me do it? Hey, perfectly centered. And then what happens if we lower it? Ooh, and then maybe if we make it bigger again and lower it, does it kind of like get rid of the grass a bit? It's kind of cool. What do you think? Does that do it? Does that capture the vibes? Kind of like that. Be nice if we get rid of that grass. I can probably paint it. Actually, yeah, I can. Oh, why don't we just paint it? Paint it with the... Oh, no. White. Oh no, grey's probably the best one actually. Here you go. Nice. What do we think, guys? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's worth it, my dude. My dude, it's worth it. See? Isn't it so much better? Then we just have to make it a pond-like structure. So let's grab our stones. Our little stones, put them around the place. Disable collisions, do not demolish stuff. Like this sort of thing? No. Just, yes. Why are you getting rid of stuff? Oh, no, that's too big. Well, these are kind of a bit aggressive, aren't they? These ones better? Is this... It's a bit better? Getting mixed singles. Singles? I'm getting mixed signals, my dude. Are we approving? Have I the request, have I fulfilled? The singular pond in your area? That'd be cool. That's pond-like, and then we just give it some ducks. Where are you, duckies? Come here, duckies. And we just give it a duck. Just a singular duck. And roam around in this pond. Hopefully. Is that one of the moving ducks? That's not a moving duck? It's a moving duck. It's a moving duck. Why aren't you moving? Maybe the pond's too small. Pond's a little bit too small, maybe. Hey, Cinvers. What's up? Much quacks. Much quacks, but this guy's not moving. I think the, don't think it's gonna work because of all the extra bits I've got going on. What? What's homemade pizza? Who's making homemade pizza? I want homemade pizza. You can't come in here and say homemade pizza and not offer any. So mean. Cool. You just bragging. So mean. Oh, whatever. Here we go. Got a little mini pond. And if you click on it. Okay, our body of water might be a little bit too small. So, no fish jumping out today for us. Looks like little ones. Here we go. Then I might just hide some of this cliff face with some of, where is it? This. If I can. Ooh, it might not let me. I have to do... I can't really, can I? Kinda hoping just to throw this. But I don't really wanna... I could just, you know, put it anywhere, not snap to stuff. No? Okay, never mind then. Just do a bit of fencing. Do shrubberies. Lovely shrubberies. Lovely shrubbery. No? A little bit finicky with the, Whoa. Can she fit it in? Just. Cute. Do we approve? Did you? Oh, jealous. Oh. Wait, right now? You're doing it right now? Man. Sounds real tasty. I had buttered chicken from a can. Well, not a can, but you know what I mean. It came in a bottle. Pre-made. Pre-made in a bottle. I tried making homemade butter chicken once. Just didn't work. One of those meals that you really have to like know. You gotta know your spices, and I don't know my spices in that domain. I know my like Asian spices and my Western spices. Anything that's like dairy based, I can make it real good. Lasagna. Or like a red sauce, I guess. Mac and cheese. Chicken pasta. I got you covered. But when it comes to like, I guess more Indian spices and things, it's gonna be a terrible butter chicken. Gonna taste disgusting. I can tell you that much. Or weak and bland, and it's like missing something, you know? Haven't quite got those ones down. Oh, and homemade dough. Oh, homemade dough is so good. I need to start our bread machine actually. And make some homemade dough. Ooh. I'm gonna put a few little flowers in here, if I can. Here we go. Little pond by the university. You're cute. It's looking lovely. Nice and... Okay. We're just gonna undo all of these trees because it's funny how you just start sticking things in and then you go, oh wait, hang on, that wasn't really the vision. I was just getting carried away. Maybe up this front end we will just do minimal. Yeah. And then as we go towards the water we can have this more foresty like creation. Maybe this one can maybe go. This is on, yeah. Yeah, that's better. And then instead with the trees that were here, let's instead do picnic tables. Little study area for y'all. The students. I don't know if we'd do the same here though. Would we? Or is this more likely to have the you know, a swing out the front of the uni? This sort of thing. Or this sort of thing. It feels more like this would be. Yeah. Wait, what's this one? Oh, it's the pet statues. Is it really the only options? Yeah, it is. So we'll do this one here. And then we'll do... Oh my god, he's tiny! Okay, moving on. This cat one? Is the cat, the dog... Oh, I thought it was a sheep one. I'm gonna do the dog one because I think the cat one's somewhere else. So it can be like the horseman and his dog. This is kind of fun. Look, when else are we going to use these bloody statues? This is the perfect place for it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Far enough back. Now, do we keep these trees at the front here? Or do we move them? So like here. Oop. Oops, that one's probably gonna have to move. Something like that. Something a bit different. Okay. I'll note that for whenever I may need some barbecue sauce. We don't have a lot of condiments in our house. We don't really eat through them, so they end up just sitting in the fridge and then going off. Or there's a point where you're like, it's been here for a while, so I don't really want to eat it. But then you're like, it's still full, so do I throw it out? The answer is yes. You should just throw it out. But then there'll be someone that comes along and goes, oh, do you have some barbecue sauce? And you're like, oh yeah. Even though you yourself wouldn't eat it, because it's probably a little bit older than maybe you would want to eat. Your guests, nah, they can eat it. That's fine. If you're a good host, you tell them that, you know, you're like, oh, it's probably a wee bit old, but they're like, nah, it's probably fine. Or they'll be like, no, never mind. I think I'm good. You always find the right person for it. Ooh, should we put a little picnic basket on top? What else would we put in this little seating area? We would want some chairs. Maybe these fancy ones. Put the fancy one here in the corner. Here we go. And we get a fence in there. Bit of greenery. There we go. Put that in there. pretty sure everyone can relate to that experience. Just saying. Tell me I'm wrong. Now, which one of these are we going to do? What's our lighting going to be for the area, guys? Are we doing this one or are we doing... I'm going to say this one might be good. Ooh, but then again, it's real bougie, so like... Also wouldn't be mad. Did this one. You would never feed your guests old sauce that you wouldn't eat yourself? Pretty sure you would. Pretty sure you've done it before. I bet you. Real guilty of it. Can't lie to me. Should we see what this looks like in the evening time? Oop, there we go. Oh, no, definitely needs more lights. Put that there. The same height, please? No? Okay. Well, that's roughly the same height. Like that? Yes. And then this will be lit up beautifully. Of course. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, so pretty. Oh, should we see what the inside looks like? Also, I found out before, I don't know if you saw me doing this, but you can like actually go inside. How cool is that? I don't think we've even seen anyone actually sitting here though. There's enough roses, maybe that's why. Oh! Actually, seeing as that's our look around here, why don't we add some roses? Where's a farmhouse that needs... I don't think I've got any spare farmhouses, do I? You're pretty full. You're full? You are absolutely full. Where's our nearest one, do you think? We really do need some more. I think it was Dwarf wanted one of these houses up here. Is it you, Dwarf? Bonsoir. Unless they re-rolled themselves. Wait, do they get re-rolled each time you what? No, surely not. Ah, no longer there. Maybe you guys get re-rolled each time you, Huh. I wouldn't have thought so. That's where I moved, Dwarf into one of these houses. No, I'm going crazy. Is your beer family? Oh, never mind. Also thought I had decorated somewhat with the... Oh, here's one. This is the one I've been using, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one I've been using. Oh, wait, why are you unhappy? Farmers are unhappy. Crops are not being harvested. Maybe that's why I've run out of roses. Why are you unhappy? What? What do you mean you're not connected to anything? Oh, did I fuck up? I think I might have fucked up. No? Is it something to do with this little pathway thing that I made? Yeah. I think it may have... Oh, no. Wait, what? No? They look pretty, but I think they might have fudged the path. There we go. Yeah, nope, they ruined the path. Oops. If I wanted to do something similar, the way I would do it is I would take this grey road and I'd go draw overpass and I'd make it square and really tiny, and then I would kind of like dabble it like this. But you know what? In the end, I actually don't like it, so it's fine. Get rid of it. There you go. Everybody's happy. Which means this should now be working. Nope, still not enough. It's okay. Let's grab this, edit the farm, add some roses. Did I not put a bunch of roses around? I did. No, I did. But if this wants roses, why don't we give it roses? Add some bushes around the side here as a bit of decor. How much does it need though? Then we can add some little rose bushes in here. And that way we get some decor. And some resources. Kind of. Maybe not here. A bit like this. And a bit like this. Nice. Can I turn this on now? Ah, it's still not enough. You are functioning? Yes, it's just not enough. Okay. Probably pay attention to how many I'm doing, because then I actually know how many I need to do. But I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel, baby. Like this. Maybe a few little rose bushes around here. 29. What are you at now? 40. What's our deficit? Versus 25 and I need 40? Still have no idea how this works, eh? I have 25 available, but I need 40 available, and then once I turn this on, it should work. I don't know. What? I have no idea what you're saying. What? Are you going to sing and cook? Is that what you're saying? It's not a band I have heard of. Which is pretty sad. For me, not you. I'm sorry. I'm a millennial. Or if I picked an artist out of my brain, you wouldn't know who they are. I'm just gonna cover this bloody campus in roses now. Ooh! Oh no, I can't. Can't do it inside there. Never mind. I don't want to do too many roses. Maybe we could do a line of them here. $42. It needs more than that, doesn't it? Oh my god. Oh, that barely gave us any. Be nice if it told me how many more I needed. Pick the artist. I don't know. Do you know of a band called Flip Turn? Oh no. Be careful. You know an artist called Kieza? I think that's how you say her name. Do you know of an artist called... I'm trying to think of the people I've listened to in the last few while. The Paper Kites? Paper Kites you might know. Kind of a retro vibe, Australian band. Have you heard of... I'm going to go more mainstream. Have you heard of a band called Boy and Beer? Fantastic Australian band. Have you heard of a band called Hippocampus? It's a fantastic American band. Yeah, there's a lot of artists out there. Old school and new school. A bird and bee? Bird and bee. No offense, it's a terrible band name. Then again, there is a band called Of Monsters and Men, so... And then there's another one, something mouse, something. Gosh, my indie band knowledge is pretty average. Do you reckon I can fit some roses in here? Will it do it? Is it filling it? Is it actually filling it, or is it too many? It's kind of getting there. The Bird and the Bee. Literally a band name. New? Hey, cold caller. I'm gonna go follow this link. The Bird and Bee. American indie pop. Okay. Worth looking at then, maybe. How new? What? 2006? It's not that new. They've been around for a wee while. They've been around for quite a while. I mean, 2022 was a 15-year anniversary. So... New-ish. Yes, new-ish. I'll give you that. New-ish. Newer. Current decade. Decades. Current decades. Can I please? Yes! Yoo-hoo! We on, baby. You. What? Game is having a fit. Okay, let's continue on with what we were doing. It's paint to the place. Nice place for doing some reading, doing your study. That's cool. Nice. I haven't used any fencing. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna undo some of this. I mean, I have to move some of these things I just planted. I'm gonna put some fencing in. Because I don't use fencing enough. I actually know who We Are Scientists is. It's one of my favorite bands when I was a teenager. I haven't listened to them in probably well over 10 years. Well over 10 years. Probably closing on 15. Freaking amazing band. So there you go. I'm not helping? I'm not helping as in I do know who We Are Scientists are? Look, I don't know who Bird and Bee were. For the Bird and Bee. Making you feel, oh, nah. You're not old. You're vintage. Hey, how does that make you feel old? How does it... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. It makes me feel old that it's been over 10 years since I listened to them. I'm trying to remember how I found them. It was my best friend and I were really into into it. I think they were one of the OGs on that put their music out on YouTube was maybe how I found them. They were kind of like a meme band in a way, but then they actually were a good proper band. I don't know. There's some lore to them. Like them and the internet. There's some lore, but I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna just get rid of all this. God damn it. And I'm gonna have to, because this isn't gonna work, because I'm running, yeah. No, wait, no it is. Huh. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait. Is this a recent discovery? Are they still putting out music, or did you find their old school stuff? I'd be surprised if they're putting out music. Oh, thanks, Violet. Do you want a city tour? We haven't done a city tour for a while. I can give you the grand city tour. I'm currently building my university campus. I sort of just doing a lot of the same of what I usually do, but you want a tour? Okay. We can do tour. Shall we start at the beginning? Okay. Oh, there's been a wee bit of stuff I've been doing around here. Let's just get rid of that for a minute. Okay, welcome to my large city. We're almost at grandiose. You're in repo? Wait, wait. Am I not gonna get you dead? Okay, I'll give you the quick tour. So, city station, because I own Dacinder Station. I also have this little asset. We've recently just built this little canal thanks to the terraforming tools. So this is a newly built canal. She's dead anyway. Oh, ouch. This is one of the first little plazas that I made. This is another little thing I made. This is one of our little town centers. This is our this was our very first plaza with all our food stalls and things. We've got a major warehouse here. We've got our little plebs. Bit of work around here to do still, but that's okay. A little playground. This is our plebville. It's one of my first little suburban areas, which I'm very happy with. Freaking love this. How cute is that? Little sunflower town. Back here we've got a Smithers. We've got our laundromat. Yeah, the canal's pretty cute. This is my little house here, my little Mia's home. This is another plaza I made recently. This is the Autumn Plaza. So you come through here and you get all the orange autumny colors here. It's another little plaza for my plebs. Some suburban homes. Oop, I'm going to break it. This is a sort of a throwaway area that I did because we needed crops. So I made a little village. A little bit of a village through here, which is still a work in progress, but it's okay. Such pergola. And then if we head, this is a glitch, so I made the most of it. This got a wee bit of a touch up too recently. This is one of my favorite streets that I originally did. Freaking love this. Oh, so pretty. I also love these houses. So pretty, so pretty. We love. A little bit of restaurant. This is the church up the hill here, which leads to the animal shelter, which leads to another suburban area up the back here. Leads to another little plaza area. One of my other favorite little bits of this. Got a little very Christchurchian style soul quarter type thing. It's pretty cute. School. This was a custom build. This is the Olby Falls, the big Olby Falls, in honor of Olby. There you go. One of my custom terrain builds, which I'm very happy with. This is also another little bit of custom asset that I made with the gizmo tool. Then if we come through here, we've got some more suburbia. And a little red district houses. We got our bakery. We've got this giant thing. Little suburbia again. And then this is kind of where we're starting to continue to build. But if we come all the way back through here, oh, also there's a winery on the hill. Very proud of this wee thing. A little winery for the bouginess. Then another custom terrain thing here. We take ourselves over the bridge here. Take ourselves over the bridge. We get this beautiful view of this the train tracks. This bridge here. Down to this little suburban area down here. And this is there's a little waterfall here as well. Just a little one of those. We look back up the hill. A little there we go. Leads up to our little farmhouse and our winery up there. Very cute. What else we got? This is our town area for the university campus. And then we're just working on this at the moment. So this is our university. This is the library that's kind of part of the university that we're building up. And then we were just working on the campus living. There's a little area. Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. This is the back end of the town. So if we come up the hill, we go to our original town center of sorts. This is our town center, our big plaza. Town hall, library, post office. There's a perfumers there. Really school on the hill. Pretty cool. Oh, thank you. Probably. Australians coming at me. Jeweler, barber. Then you've got these wee houses here, which are all looking beautiful. Beautiful view over the waterfront there. We got a little pagoda on the little romantic seating area on the water there, which is pretty cute. If we come this way, we've got a bit of our wares district, and we've also got this little entertainment area here. We've got our wares district, the luthier, the carpenter, another little plaza. Love me a plaza. Yeah, and this kind of leads through. Oh, and we got our pub. Gotta have a pub. This leads through to the district I just showed you before. Through this little bit here, cute. But if you come back the opposite way, where things start to get looking bougie, come up the hill here, and we're in Bougie Town. So this is the back of these little houses here. Got our beautiful bourgeoisie. This is my Christchurch Botanical Garden inspired gardens here. Pretty cool. And then another little plaza for the bourgeoisie. And then some of my favorite little clusters of homes. I live in one of these houses. Which one do I live in? I think I live in this house. As you can tell, it's all kitted out. But I made a little shrine for my little boy Artemis. This is Artemis's little shrine. I thought it was pretty cute. Pretty cute. But these are probably my favorite housing clusters there are. And yeah, there's the yellow ones, there's the red ones, and then there's the blue ones. And then they overlook the water. And kind of look on over up to the fancy people. And then eventually this is all going to be all the fancy district stuff. So all of like this stuff is going to go in here, which is going to be, excuse me, pretty cool. And then there's like a bunch of these, like we've still got the cathedral to go in, which I think the cathedral was supposed to go up on this hill eventually. What else can we put in there? There was, oh yeah, this guy, the amphitheater will also go in there. There's the massive, this guy also kind of go in this area. So once we get the university in, that will be, yeah, that'll be what we're doing. There you go. There's your 5-minute tour. I mean, what was all trees? The amphitheater is... The amphitheater? No, that's the amphitheater. No, sorry, hang on. Wait, no, hang on. That is a... Wait, which one's which? What did I just say before? Oh, no, hang on. It's the Fine Art Auctioneer. Amphitheater? Sure, it's an amphitheater. I don't remember which parts were all trees. There was a lot of parts that were just all trees. Okay. You won't have missed much when you come back, but that's what I got up to recently. Have fun, don't die. Let me know what level you get up to. Don't drop shit. I agree, don't break anything.